Hi everyone, welcome to this week's Take and Make. This week's project is bath bombs.
You'll want to check out your kit. Your kit will have baking soda. It's going to have citric acid. We'll also have some Epsom salt and an egg for compressing our bath bombs.
You're also going to need a small amount of water, some olive oil, food coloring if you want to make your bath bombs different colors, essential oils if you want to add scent to your bath bombs. If you're using essential oils though, make sure it's safe to put on your skin. And then you're also going to want some cups and bowls for mixing, and a whisk works really well for this project.
Our first step, let's take the dry ingredients, let's put them into a mixing bowl and start to mix them up. So this is the Epsom salt. The citric acid. And the baking soda. Okay. And I'm going to use the whisk. This is fun. So we'll just want to mix this up. Make sure you're mixing all three of those ingredients in there to get started. There might be some clumps. The citric acid seems to clump up a little bit. So I'm going to break down those clumps now with the whisk. Okay, I think we're good with that. We're going to set that aside for right now. What's next, Kristen?
So now we're going to mix all of our wet ingredients together. So we're going to combine, in just a small cup is fine, a half a teaspoon of water with 1.5 teaspoons of olive oil. You'll put your food coloring in the same cup if you want to add it, and if you want to, you'll add a teaspoon of essential oil. So mix all of those liquids together in a separate cup. So I've got my water, olive oil, and essential oil in here, and I'm going to go ahead and just add a couple drops of food coloring. We're going to make our bath bombs blue today. And mix all your wet ingredients together as best you can. The oil and the water is going to not mix very easily, but go ahead and stir it up as best you can.
Once that little solution's mixed up there, we're going to slowly add it to our dry ingredients as you kind of whisk that together. Okay.
So you don't want to add the liquid too quickly because you can actually activate the citric acid too early, and that's what gives us the fizzing when we use our bath bombs, so you don't want to activate it yet. So add your liquid little by little, very slowly. So as you're adding your liquid in, you'll notice that it looks pretty clumpy and like it has some trouble coming together. Keep mixing, get all the liquid in there, and then there's going to come a point where you probably want to use your hands and start kneading your mixture together.
Okay, what do you think?
So our mixture looks pretty good. It should look kind of like sand right now. And if you use your hands and you start
Whoops.
kneading it together.
Well, now it just made a mess. Okay. So what are we going to do? Should we have gloves on?
No, it should be skin safe.
Oh, okay.
Is
this kneading?
Yeah.
I'm making a mess.
So your mixture should be just about finished. When you're kneading it, it should kind of feel like wet sand. That's the consistency that you're going for. So the next step is just to take your plastic mold. You can actually break it into 2 pieces so it's easier to fill and remove. And you're going to pack your bath bomb mixture into each side of the mold and then press it together firmly. You don't want to pack it really tight. You just want to get it full and then push it down in there a little bit.
Cool. All right. I'll do this over the bowl since I'm still making a mess. It's a messy thing. Now should I, like that, have it a little bit above the...
No, I would pack it in tightly and then level it off because
okay.
we're going to need to push the two pieces of the mold together.
Okay.
So you'll notice that you have a lot more mixture left over. What you want to do is just wait a couple minutes, maybe 2 or 3 minutes with your mixture in the mold, and then that should be enough time for it to set. You can take it out and keep refilling your mold and make as many bath bombs as you want. If you have something else to use at home, a different mold, you can do this all in one step. You could try using, you'll have the plastic Easter egg if you have more at home. You could try using something like an ice cube tray or any kind of plastic ball or mold that you have.
Yeah, yeah. All right, so we'll wait a few minutes and we'll check back. Is this ready yet?
All right, let's check it.
All right, okay.
So when you're ready to check it, after it's been a few minutes, go ahead and take the mold apart and gently take your bath bomb out.
Ooh.
Now, you can go ahead and try to use it right now, or if you let this sit out overnight, it'll harden and then you can use it whenever you're ready.
So now we can make more.
You can make a bunch and you're going to have so much fizzing in your bath. So when you're making multiple bath bombs, you do want to try to do it as quickly as you can. So every couple minutes, refill that mold and make a new one. Don't let your mixture sit out for too long because it's going to start to harden either way, whether you put it in the mold or leave it in the bowl.